What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I know the Blue Jays just lost the World Series. I had to take a little mental break to recover, but I figured, what kind of video would it be if we just sat and talked about all the ways the Blue Jays could have won the World Series? Sit in sadness and not have fun. Well, we're not gonna do that because that wouldn't be any fun. And today, I was going to give my player grades, but there's actually a lot of information that has dropped about the Toronto Blue Jays free agency and moves that they have made and all that jazz. So we're going to get into that right now if you're excited for this. So make sure to like and subscribe and let's get into it. I've actually posted all of this on my Instagram. If you didn't know, I have an Instagram page. It's BlueJays_breakdown, all undercase. So make sure you go follow that. I'll pop it up on the screen right here. So make sure you go follow your boy. We closing in on 300 followers, you know what I'm saying? The first bit of information was something that Blue Jays fans absolutely loved, you know what I'm saying? Shane Bieber opted into his contract for the 2026 season. He had a $16 million player option, and fans really love it. And the reason the fans really love it is that, one, he's back for the 2026 season to remain with the Blue Jays. You love to see that. And two, if he was to become a free agent and hit the open market, he was projected to get a 5-year deal around $150 million. This dude turned down over roughly $130 million for a chance to go back to the World Series for the vibes over the money, and you absolutely love to see it for Shane Bieber. Everyone loves him because that means the Blue Jays can continue to go out and do their thing with other free agents and not have to worry about paying Shane Bieber to come back. The next thing that happened that Blue Jays fans did not like, some of them liked it actually, but Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, has stepped down from the Toronto Blue Jays as a bench coach. He's no longer with the team. He is a free agent coach, and you hate to see it for Don Mattingly, bro, because he was so close to winning his first World Series in 40 years as a player and a coach combined, and obviously failed to do so. So that's a pretty big void to fill. The reason people liked it was because they say that there's a Don Mattingly curse, you know, because he's never won before. Personally, I don't believe it. I think Don Mattingly is a hell of a coach. He's like the definition of professionalism, you know what I'm saying? So absolutely heartbroken when I saw this, that he left. That's a pretty big void to fill. Hopefully the Toronto Blue Jays can find a way to do it. Then the topic of the offseason for the Blue Jays, the main topic of the offseason, it is none other than Bo freaking Bichette, okay? The Blue Jays were going to make a qualifying offer to Bo Bichette, and they did, okay? The qualifying offer league-wide was 1 year for $22 million, and a lot of people don't actually understand what a qualifying offer is, and it kind of surprises me how many people don't understand that. So a qualifying offer is pretty much on the player's contract before they go into free agency. Only some of them have it. There's actually quite a few people that do have a qualifying offer, and if the team would like to offer them the qualifying offer, then they can. If the team doesn't offer them the qualifying offer, then the player will decline it and go into free agency. So I believe only 13 players did get offered a qualifying offer. Bo Bichette was one of them, and every person that got offered a qualifying offer is at 1 year, $22 million. So it's not like the Blue Jays underpaid for Bo Bichette. This is not a contract offer. I know it seems really stupid, and I'm probably doing a really bad job at explaining it, but basically, it's like a 1 year prove it kind of thing. It would only make sense for Bo Bichette to prove it if he had a down year the year prior, because it's kind of like if you accept it, then you're on the team for the season that you accepted the 1 year. So if he accepted this, he'd be on the team for 2026 and then go into the offseason next season as a free agent without being eligible for a qualifying offer. And if he had a down year, it'd be kind of like a prove it deal. So he could bet on himself pretty much instead of going into free agency, opting out of the qualifying offer and taking a bag. But since he had a really good season, he's obviously not going to take the qualifying offer. But if he does, he's on the team for 2026 and then a free agency next season for Bo Bichette. It would be really shocking if he took it. But the main reason the Blue Jays did this was because not thinking that he'd accept it. It's because now, if he doesn't accept it, he's a free agent. And since the Blue Jays made the qualifying offer, if they don't re-sign him after he's a free agent, then the Blue Jays get a pick from whatever team he goes to. It's not like the Blue Jays offered him a qualifying offer to say, hey, we hope you accept this qualifying offer. It's for them to basically say, in case we lose you, which they shouldn't, by the way, Bo Bichette should remain in Toronto. But just in case he does not, and he declines the qualifying offer, they will get a pick from whatever team he goes to. Hopefully that makes sense. I pretty much said a lot of the same stuff, but that's kind of what it is. Next thing, John Schneider. His contract has been picked up for the 2026 season. So John Schneider will remain a Toronto Blue Jay head coach at least for next season. Me personally, I love to see it for John Schneider. I think that a lot of people hate him because of his first year coaching the Blue Jays. He was so abysmal that a lot of people just don't even realize that he's kind of a good coach now, and they just like take all that out of the picture and say, yeah, he's bad because of how bad his first year was. But each year you could tell he's gotten better, and definitely this season it was his best year coaching. So really looking forward to seeing his development next season. This actually blew up for me. It got like almost 10K likes on Threads, which is kind of insane. So shout out to those people who liked it up. But yeah, John Schneider back. Let me know what you guys think about John Schneider coming back. I know some people hate it. Me personally, I love it. Can't wait to see the progression next season. I guarantee you he will be even better than before. And the final thing is a little bit of fun news. The Blue Jays are set to play Team Canada ahead of the WBC as kind of like an exhibition game. So that should be pretty freaking fun, you know? We get to play Freddie Freeman and whoever else is on this Canada team. I don't really know who else we got. It should be fun. Am I expecting Team Canada to do good in the WBC? No, I'm not, because the only person I know that is on the team is Freddie Freeman. I think Kyle Quantrill, maybe Matt Brash. Those are some Canadian guys. But that's really all I got today. I wanted to do the player grades, but I figured that there was a lot to talk about with Bo Bichette, Don Mattingly, Shane Bieber, John Schneider. There was just too much, and I had to put it all in one video. Next video, I will have the player grades out no matter what. And in the video after that, I'm thinking of taking the quotes from the Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro end of season interviews and putting that into a video for you guys, giving my reactions to those interviews. But if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like and subscribe. More Blue Jay news and more fun off-season videos coming soon. Other than that, it's been me, your boy Brandon. I break down the Toronto Blue Jays, and I'll see you next time. Peace.